Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. This is Brian, and I am the cycle trainer for Starkey Hearing Technologies. Now, if you ever need assistance in the future for cycle, please call Starkey customer service and ask for technical support. Or you also can email us at oms_support@starkey.com. And this is video 6 of our 14 video series. In the last video, we went over creating appointments. In this video, we're going to talk about the appointment status and the call list. And so basically, how do we maybe reschedule or confirm appointments and call patients back? And so in the last video, we created an appointment for Al Moen. So he's already up on this screen, so I can see it right here. But what if it was on a different date and the patient calls up and they want to know when their appointment is? If they call up and they want to know when their appointment is, what you're going to want to do is you will do a patient search. Again, you just have to type in the first initial and then a few letters of the last name. Find the patient. Click on his name. And then I'm in the patient summary. From here, I'm going to scroll down because there's a lot of information in here. I'm going to go to where it says appointments. And this is going to list all of the appointments that the patient has ever had. And so in this particular case, we have an appointment on 3/9/2018 for a hearing consultation, and it is not yet confirmed. And so if I want to, I can go ahead and I can click into here to look at more information about this particular appointment. Okay. Otherwise, I can just find the appointment over here, and then I'll be able to let the customer know when that is. Now, another thing to note is that every now and again, a patient, they may need to reschedule, they may need to cancel, or they might not show up for appointments at all. So I'm going to talk about all of those as well. Now, most offices are going to want to confirm appointments before the actual appointment happens. That just makes perfect sense to make sure that the patient knows exactly when to come in, and you know that the patient knows that they're supposed to come in. In order to do that, what you're going to want to do is we do have this call list on the left-hand side. Now, this allows you to keep track of who to call and why you're calling them. And in here, we have just basic callbacks for whatever reason that we wanted to call someone back. Call people back who have been confirmed, who are not confirmed, who at one point didn't show up to an appointment, who have canceled, who need to reschedule, so forth and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and click in this call list. But before I do that, the only way to confirm or get a list of all the people who are not confirmed for a specific day is to go on the day before. So right now, let's pretend like today is not the 9th. Okay, let's pretend that today is the 8th. And we're calling back all the appointments all the customers who have appointments tomorrow. Okay, so that's what you'll have to do. Since I want to confirm Al Moen, he's on the 9th, I have to click on the 8th in order to get him on my call list. So I click on 8 here. And then I click on my call list down here. And then now I have the call list. You'll notice at the top that it says the date and then it says show. Okay. It's going to say all and all these different things in here. I'm going to click on the not confirmed list. I want to look at the not confirmed list. All right. The great thing about this is if I wanted to confirm all the calls or all the different appointments rather for tomorrow, I could just go to that date and click on every single appointment. But if I do it this way, I have all the appointments up all at one time. I can look at them. I have their name. I have their phone number. I also have their appointment date and time. And I can do them all at once here, which is fantastic. And so here, if I wanted to call Al, I could say that I called him. Yep, he knows that there's an appointment. He confirmed. I could just click on confirmed here. And then I can move on to the next call. I can do it all at once. Or maybe he called and he could not confirm because something came up and he's no longer going to be able to make the particular meeting or the appointment. I would click on reschedule if he knew which day that he wanted to do, or I would click on cancel, remove if he needed to cancel but he did not have a date in the future, and then he would go on a different call list. So let's say that he needs to reschedule. So I click on reschedule here. I'm going to go ahead and click on save. because he knows in the date. Then he's going to be on a new call list. Instead of showing not confirmed up at the top, I want to show reschedule, because he's a patient that needs to reschedule. And then you'll see that he's down here at the bottom. Okay. And if I want to, from here, I can just go ahead and do a reschedule. I can click on this reschedule button and then move on from here. Okay. So that's one way that I can do a reschedule, where I just click on this button here, this link. It would bring me to the calendar, and it's going to say rescheduling appointment for Al Moen. Please select a date and time. I can either click whichever day it's on, or I can change the months over here, or I can click on different days, and it's going to tell me for these particular days what times are available. Okay, I'm going to cancel this for now, and I'm going to go ahead and, I guess I do have to go back in here. I'm going to go on reschedule one more time. I'm going to reschedule Al Moen. I'm going to do that for today, 2 o'clock. And then click on continue like I did in the previous video, and then click on save. He's going to be in the calendar here now. So that's one way that I can do it. The other way that I can reschedule an appointment is if it's in the same week. Right now it's Friday, so I'm not going to be putting an appointment on for earlier in the week, but just for argument's sake, I would click on Monday through Friday, or the week view. It doesn't matter, either one. You find the patient, and you can actually click and you can drag them, drop and drag them anywhere that you want for that particular week. Okay? But if it was for a different week, I would have to click on the appointment. And then in the appointment, I could click on reschedule right here. And then I could reschedule him for any other date and time. And this green on this bar over here states that there are open availabilities on the calendar for these particular dates and times. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'll just reschedule him again for now at 2 o'clock. Okay. Click on continue. And then I would click on save. The other cool thing about Cycle is that it keeps track of all the reschedules, all the no-shows, and all the cancellations. So if I go in here and I type in, I do a patient search again for Al Moen. I come to his name, open up his patient summary. Then if I scroll down to where his appointments are, you'll see all the different appointments, and then you'll see exactly what's been done with them. So there's 2 reschedules here. There's also 1 not confirmed. Okay. One more time to show you over here that if you are going to be calling a whole bunch of people and want to do the not confirmed, you want to confirm them, you're going to click on the day before. So I'm going to click on the 8th to be able to confirm the days on the 9th. And then you click on your call list. You show not confirmed. Then I find Al Moen. In this case, now I'm going to say that he is confirmed. And again, I can do that for the entire list here instead of clicking into every single appointment. And then I click on save. And then I'm going to close this. And then now you're going to see, once I click on the day that I want to go to, again, the actual day of the appointment, his icon has changed to a circle instead of a triangle. And that means that it's confirmed. And I showed in the previous video that at the bottom, it does also tell you the different icons right here, so you're going to be able to see that. The other couple of things that I wanted to talk about is, what if a patient does not show up or does cancel? If you want to, instead of doing the call list, you can click into the appointment itself. And then you're going to have these different areas on here. The one, if they don't show up at the top, is under no show. Okay, you can click on that. Otherwise, there's also this cancel appointment. That would be if the patient won't be able to make the appointment but does not know when they can reschedule. You can do the cancel appointment. Otherwise, if you just created the appointment by mistake and you don't want to have any record of it at all, you would just click on this delete button. All right. And so that, my friends, is how you use the appointment status call list and how you would reschedule these different appointments. And this will conclude our video 6. Thanks again for your attention. And in our next video, we're going to be talking about appointment outcomes.